I'm pooped. It's been a long day, Chief.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. That and traffic. Fuck, dog. Anyways.
We haven't even started the pod. You're talking to no one. How does it feel? This is the pod before the pod.
Listen, even with the pod, I'm still talking to no one.
You're talking to me.
Drink more water. What's up, guys?
Why, howdy.
We're on episode 13, right? Yeah? 13?
17?
No, definitely not that high. I think we're on episode 13.
We're still crushing it for y'all. We're
Yeah,
still
it don't matter. It don't matter. We're on episode 13, killing it.
Mhm.
13 episode streak. That's a new record.
And
Crazy.
we ain't breaking it anytime.
That's what I keep saying. I'm like, damn. Sometimes I'm like, I don't really want to record, but then I'm like, can't
We
break
have
can't break the streak.
No. It's like
This is
Snapchat.
our livelihood, bro. It is like Snapchat.
No.
It is.
We make stories for y'all. And let me tell you, we have a lot of story time
We
this
have
episode.
a lot of story time.
Because if you watched the last episode, you saw that we were in costumes. It wasn't officially Halloween, but yesterday was Halloween.
Yes, sir.
And
but
what
by
do
the
we
time
do?
this comes out, it'll be Wednesday.
Oh, yeah,
Tuesday was
yeah.
Halloween.
Yeah. But we've already gone over our recording schedule. with
Yeah.
y'all. But we have some interesting stories. And what did we do yesterday?
Should we go in chronological order of the weekend?
Yeah, let's
Or go
in-
the
yeah.
most important thing?
No, let's go in chronological. You're right. I'm jumping.
All right.
I'm jumping straight to the point.
Friday happens. I go on a double date with Avery. I meet her friend's boyfriend, right? On that, we're like talking. He sees this bad boy right here, which we could go into more detail about later.
Oh yeah, I was about to say what is that, but that's not in.
But basically, let me show you the back real quick because it's important that you see the back because it's part of the story. So tell the audio viewers what they're seeing.
So, what you were seeing is a mixture of multiple shades of blue, and you're seeing it drip down his back like water. And it's in the shape of a circle. But we have two designs of this hoodie, which brings us to
His hoodie. Now, for those of you listening, imagine the same colors that he just described, but in a form of a water droplet. All right. Then it takes up the entire back, and then the front of the hoodies, a water bottle.
simple yet so elegant.
So good. New merch. Hit us up. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah,
But
new drink more water merch.
oh, fuck my elbow. Sorry, I just hit something. Anyways,
Are you okay?
we go. Yeah, I'm vibing.
Oh, okay.
We go on this double date. It's later in the evening. I'm walking in front of this guy. He goes, "Drink more water." What's that? I was like, it's my YouTube channel that I am a part of. Like we do podcasts and stuff. And this guy was like, "Oh, like you run the channel?" Like I was like, "Yeah, kind of. Like I run it, but like I'm also like we make podcasts, so like I'm in it too." And he was like, we like went back and forth a little bit, and at the very end he goes, "I see you're being." Oh, he's like, "Oh, I see you're being facetious." I was like, "Nope, I'm so dead ass
You're
right
like,
now."
hell no, no. This is I'm being serious.
Yep. I was like, "Yeah, I'm so serious right now. This is what I do."
You know, that's okay.
Yeah, but I was thinking about it, and I was like, "Damn, this is why I get embarrassed when I talk to people about this stuff."
Yeah, we should just say we're influencers now.
I know, right? That's
Like-
what I was thinking.
We should just start gaslighting people and think that we're actually famous.
I wanted to do that last night.
We should.
We should have.
We should have. We have, but
We'll get to that.
We're getting.
We'll get to that. We're getting ahead of ourselves. So yeah, we do that. I do that Friday night. That's the main thing, the story I wanted to tell about that. We move into Saturday, both work, whatever. Saturday
Indeed.
night, we go to a Halloween party.
Oh, and it got crazy.
Crazy.
It got crazy.
It's loud. There's drinks. There's
But we didn't.
bunch of people.
We didn't drink too much.
I didn't drink
We were responsible.
barely because I had to drive home. You know.
Obviously, me too.
Yeah. So we were responsible individuals.
We were responsible.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Just keep hitting
Are
myself.
you okay? I'm gonna say that over under that I asked you that 2 or more times. I'm just kidding. But this Halloween party, let me tell you, it was a blast.
It was a blast. It was our coworkers.
It was our coworkers. There was a bunch of drinks and stuff like Ryan was saying, but the main attraction of the night was this little old game called Rage Cage, and that took up the majority of our night.
It did take up a majority of the night.
Because not only were there a lot of people around, but there was a lot of cups around.
A lot of
And the
cups.
reason why we said we didn't drink as much is because I don't think you drank any of the cups.
I did not.
And I only drank 2, and it was like this much.
Because we're
Not even
so
anything.
good at that game, dog.
Yeah. And I don't know. We were standing next to each other, so it was a little competition. I feel like
It was. Yeah.
I feel like we could have switched it around, and you could have drank one of those times, but
Maybe a little bit. Yeah, Corey
Don't-
was the right
don't
of me.
hate-
It would always goes to the right, and Corey was the right of me. So he would never make me drink, but I would always make him drink.
yeah, but
And I made
it
him
was-
drink twice, meaning
It was fair,
it
but
was fair.
I made the guy next to me drink 4 times in a row.
Yeah, you did him so dirty.
Yeah, I apologized
So,
afterwards.
so those of you who don't know, in Rage Cage, if you get it, basically the point of the game is you have to bounce a ping pong ball into a cup that's like really close to you, and then you have to pass that cup to the right of you, and then they go, and then if the if the 2 cups intersect, like they touch each other, like you stack them, then the person who got stacked has to drink. Anyways, and if you get it first try, you're able to move it anywhere you want around the entire circle.
Even if it's behind you, next to you,
Yes.
underneath the table.
So it came around to Corey, me. We both get it, move it forward. Corey gets his, stacks the cup on the guy next to him. So he pass it, drink, start anew. The guy next to him got it first try, passed it back to Corey. And what
Yeah.
did you do? You continue.
We just continued doing that for like 4 times straight, and
This
it was
poor guy.
It was so funny because he just kept looking at me, and he was like, I had to be like the cocky one at the table and be like, whatever, like I'm on his head or whatever.
As you should have, because
But-
you were on his head.
Because I don't think I like took like more than there's a couple times where I took more than like 2 or 3, but like the majority of the times we got it like first try.
That's what I'm saying.
We're nasty.
It was sick.
Yeah. Not one of my favorite party games. I'm more of just a plain old simple. I want to play some water pong. And that's it.
Water pong. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to play beer pong.
Yeah, I got you.
That's some old people type stuff.
Well,
Just
you would
kidding, just
think
kidding, just
that
kidding.
poor guy's misery would end there, but in fact, it did not. Because in Rage Cage, the main point of the game is basically you don't want the bitch cup, which is a cup, the very, very last cup that has a concoction of alcohol and everything in it. It's like usually the other ones are like just a little bit. That one's the entire red Solo cup full of just mixed alcohol. So you don't want that cup. It's bad.
Yeah, and usually I feel like a lot of the times that I play, I don't know if I've just played with a lot of like softer people or whatever,
Uh-huh.
but it's never just like straight liquor,
Uh-huh.
like what Iris did. But like,
That's fair. Yeah.
I thought it was just like
Yeah.
a full beer, and you got to chug that.
Our woman
But-
did straight hard liquor. She went
Yeah.
over to her hard liquor area and just poured everything in. I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? You got to respect it, Iris.
And we were scared
We were scared. And Corey.
because for the last little bit of the game, it was looking pretty tight.
It was like, so their circle was full of like 12 people. Maybe not
Probably
that
more
many.
than that.
More?
I would say like,
I don't know if it was more.
because there was 1, 2, 3, 4 on one side, and then there was 4, 3.
I think it was right around 12.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, what were you saying? Why was it scary?
Oh, it was scary because so during Rage Cage, obviously the cup is getting passed around, but the goal is to stack your cup onto the other person's. So the last cup ended like what 3 people away from me.
Yeah.
So we were like, it was like the last cup, someone drank it, and I think the guy next to me had to drink it because I stacked him.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh, okay, whatever." And they played, and then one of our coworkers got
Our
the
other
last.
coworker hit it.
Yeah, got the last cup.
Yeah.
She was like, "I can't do this all. Everyone take a sip."
She did. And she passed the cup around and everyone took a sip.
Yeah.
It was kind of sick, but at the same time, I was like,
And that's
"This
how we
kinda
all got
gross,
COVID."
dog." Yeah. I was like, "This is how COVID starts. Why are we doing this?"
Yeah.
As I took the drink, I was like, "Why did I do that? That's
Yeah.
so gross."
That's the peer pressure
Probably, yeah.
parties.
I could have
and peer
easily
pressure.
said no, but dang, I was like, "Yeah."
No.
It was just the adrenaline.
Just threw it behind you.
Because I was like, I didn't have to drink it. Let's go.
Yeah.
It was sick.
But that was a fun night.
That was a fun night.
Minus all the snow, but
Definitely, yeah. Snowed here for the first time this year.
yeah.
This winter, or whatever you want to call this season, fall.
It is fall.
Yeah. And it was a struggle. It was cool because, like, Corey and I were really good at beer pong, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, Corey, or someone challenged us. So we were like, all right, bet. You don't want the heat. And then we got it all set up, and like we went to go find Corey, and he was just macking up on some girl. He was macking up. The guy who challenged us was like, I wanted to go tell him, but he's macking up, and I can't interrupt him. Can't interrupt that game. So you're like, you know what? That's fine. So.
Well, little do you know, that person has a boyfriend.
Dang.
Yeah.
Anyways, I didn't know that at the time. Heartbreaking.
It's okay. It happens. I'm just gonna accept the fact that
Stop it. I'm not even gonna let you finish that
I'm
sentence
always
because it's
gonna
not gonna
be
be
a third
true. Anyways, so our woman Avery stepped in. Let me tell you, she kind of carried the first half.
obviously.
Like I was warming up, so I wasn't really hitting very much, but
Mhm.
she was hitting like back to back. So we ended up like probably like half and half, like on who hit what. But I was impressed, honestly. I was
That's
like,
honestly really sick.
no, yeah. I like first shot I did dead eye, made it, got the ball back, made it. I think she missed the first 2, and then I made those 2, and then when I started missing, she hit them, and then when she missed, I hit it. So it was like good back and forth.
Damn. Okay.
It was
I
good.
just can't wait for you to get back on the court, and that's coming at the end of this week. So
Hell yeah, bro.
Well,
No,
maybe
the end of next week.
end of next week. Yeah.
Maybe, because that's
Yeah.
also my birthday. So
Yeah. Sure.
who knows what I'll be doing?
Yeah. Oh no.
Who knows? Anyways, fast forward to Monday. I get a text from my uncle. I'm at my internship helping some patients, whatever. Look at my watch and it says, "Hey, want to go to a Nuggets game in a suite?" I'm like, on my watch, I like just do the little spelling thing, and I'm just like, "Wow, yes!" Exclamation point. And that was sick. I was like, I don't know how I've been so lucky to go to 2 Nuggets games back to back like this, both in a suite, both going to a party like beforehand.
It's honestly crazy.
It is really crazy, and it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And obviously, I had to put a bet down.
Yeah.
$15 down on this parlay. Could have won $80.
Coulda.
Coulda.
Woulda. Coulda.
But
Coulda. Woulda.
our
shoulda.
boy Jamal
just didn't pull through.
couldn't pull through. I lost by 2 points once
Damn.
again. But you know what? One of our old high school buddies, posted a picture on his Snapchat where he was like, got to do higher wage. He's like, you got to do high wage bets on easy parlays to get paid out. I think I talked to you a little bit, but guess how much he put down?
$300.
$300 this guy put down on this parlay, and he won over 1,000.
That's insane.
And I was like, bro, what? Why? How can this man do that? Get lucky enough to, first of all, bet $300 is crazy, but
Yeah.
to pay out like that. If
maybe
I
when-
were to do that,
Maybe when the merch starts selling out,
so true.
like, I don't know.
But if I were to do that, I would fucking lose by 2 points. I was saying that with Corey beforehand. So I get to the game. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna bet. I'll even do a higher one because this guy's inspired me. I'll do $15. Lost by 2 fucking points. I'm like, bro, how did he do that? I don't understand.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Maybe I just like betting a little bit like wrong. So I'm analyze myself. I got $10 this next month. That's what I'm living myself to. And then through that next month, I'm going to be evaluating. We see what bets hit, what bets don't. Don't put this, put this. Like on this one, I had Jokic at 26 points and Murray at 20. I can't expect them both to go crazy, like over 20 like that, you know?
Yeah, you're always a big, like you always spoke like that last season because you're like, if one of them's having a good game, the other person's like really just facilitating and
It's true.
like analyzing the
I don't know.
and analyzing the floor.
I can't believe I let myself fall victim and forget about that, but it happened. So you got to move on.
It happens. I mean, you're too tunnel visioned on the fact that we just won the championship, baby.
So true. So. I'm like, these guys are going crazy. They're 4-0, 3-0 at the time.
Yeah.
Not looking too good tonight, though, let me tell you. They're down by 17 right now.
That's okay.
You know, fourth quarter, anything could happen. Anyways.
Let's hope MPJ can hit a shot.
Let's hope the man can pass the ball.
Yeah.
Anyways.
That sounds very fun, though.
It was a lot of fun.
How is it watching a game in a suite?
It's really cool.
Explain.
Free food, you get free drinks.
Damn.
You get like your own like area. You don't have to worry about sitting like really close to anyone.
Now, when you said free food, is the food good or is it like?
In the first suite I went to, it was the one from Monday was not as good. So like the one from last week, they had sliders, they had brats, they had pizza, they had popcorn, they had cookies, they had all this stuff. Well, the one Monday, they had when we got there, they only had like pulled pork, and it was almost gone because everyone else in the suite ate it already by the time we got there. So I had like a small little slider of pulled pork and then a little lettuce wrap chicken, which was like also good, but like not as good, you know?
Yeah.
And then almost all the cookies were gone already too.
Damn.
Like they grubbed before we got there.
Well, obviously the cookies are probably the first. they're probably the first to go.
Probably. No.
Maybe the pulled pork.
Yeah. But then luckily enough a little bit later, they brought in pizza. So I was like, I'm going to grub on that too.
Heck yeah.
And it worked out.
That's what's up.
So it's really sick. They had free drinks. Like I said, the first one had more options. Like the first one, Dr. Pepper and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
While this one only had Pepsi. And I was like, that's fake. They didn't even have as many alcoholic drinks to choose from either in this one.
Dang.
So it was kind of I'm not even going to say that. It was still amazing. It was good. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
So you would rather sit in a suite than see the court from the game like you usually are accustomed to?
Well, even then, the suite is closer than
it's
to where.
Closer to?
Yeah.
Damn.
Than where I'm usually accustomed to. It's level 3. The suites are level 2.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you're fancy.
Yeah.
You're fancy.
I was like, this is crazy. I was talking to this guy in my internship today, and I don't even know how he does it, but he was like, yeah, me and my buddies, like he's like, we pay for all the Avalanche seasons tickets, split those, and we do half of the Nuggets. And he was like, I was at the one earlier this week and met someone, and then they're like basically giving him free tickets to like, and they were like row 19, section 100.
Oh.
So they're like right next to the court.
That's insane.
I was like, how do you just make friends with someone like that?
That's when you gotta get in with him, so then you can start going.
I know. I was low key. I was like thinking about it. I was like, how can I get in with this guy for him to offer me free stuff? Because he was like, yeah, I'll probably just like sell them. And I was like,
hey.
I love the Nuggets, my guy.
I'll take him instead.
I'll take them for you. Literally.
If you ever want to see a specific team play, they're yours.
It's also been a thing for the past like year and a half to go to a Nuggets game with Avery. But every time we've tried, something always happens.
I remember because last year she got sick.
Yeah,
right?
Last year she got sick one time. Another time, she like had the last minute had to work,
mm-hmm.
Like, just something always happens. So we're like, this is going to be the year. Like, let's hope. And I was looking at tickets and games, and I was like, there's a game. Like, I'm off work, like the week before Christmas. So I was like, there's a game the 18th against the Mavs. And I was like, that'd be a good game to go to. And I found for like $100, like first level, basically, for $100 each ticket. And I was like, that's kind of good, but I'm scared to spend that much money for how things have been going the last couple times we've tried. You know?
I mean, if things fall through, I would gladly go with it.
I mean, fuck, honestly.
Just get 3 tickets. I'm sure we'll find someone. We'll be like, hey, Carlos.
Right, bro. Fair, yeah. But anyways, now for our main topic.
Time for the main event.
The main events. The thing we are most excited to talk about this episode.
I'm getting really hot in this merch, okay?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. I know it's a little toasty in here, so feel free.
But keep them entertained.
No, yeah, of course.
Tell them about
the merch. How they could buy his bad boy.
Yeah.
For $40 to $45. I'm pretty sure if you want his, you just be $45 to $50. This one's only $40 because that one requires more and it's a little bit more expensive. Keep that in mind. But feel free, reach out to us. It'll come with the hoodie. As soon as you pay, I'll start making them, and immediately, a couple weeks, you'll have them. All right? Hit us up. If you don't have us, know us, email us. Hit us up on Instagram or TikTok. Comment on our latest post. Something, you know? But yeah, so feel free because these bad boys are sick. People want them. We have like 6 to 10 people are like, hey.
And I got one more too. My mom actually told me her size, and she said that she wants one. So
sick, cool.
We got one more.
Whoa, is that Gray Day? Like as in like Suicide Boys?
Oh yeah.
What? Whoa.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. I like your merch a little bit better, but like I said, it got a little hot in here. I had to show off what we freaking did last.
That's what we did, baby.
That's what we did. Yeah.
We went to see the Suicide Boys concert live.
Yeah. At Red Rocks, because
they're just that big.
We're boozy like that. Not only did we see them this year, but I'm sure if you tuned in like last season, we talked about it last season too, because we went and saw them twice.
Yes, sir. Both on Halloween.
But this year we were their final concert.
We were, and it was sick.
It was very fun.
It was a lot of fun. We went with like a bunch of our coworkers. The love of my life, Avery, went to.
Yeah.
And some crazy stuff happened. It started off. The night started off with Avery. We all parked. They went up and started to get in line. Avery and I had to change to get warm because it's Red Rocks. I guess you don't know. Some of you may not know. Red Rocks is like in the mountains of Colorado.
And we also just got snow.
It just snowed, so we were expecting it to be really cold, so we had to change, get ready. We're walking up, following him, and this guy, we're walking past him. Him and I make eye contact. And he goes, "Molly." No question, no like.
But so I didn't ask you
anything.
this because I wanted to save some questions for the pod.
Yeah.
Okay. Was it in a plastic bag?
No, it was like
a sheet of paper.
It was not paper necessarily,
but it was a sheet.
It was like a sheet, and they kind of looked like pins,
Yeah. Is acid and Molly the same thing? Can they be?
I don't know.
Because I think maybe that's. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. It was like this sheet.
Crazy.
And they looked like little pins or stickers.
Yeah.
And icon. He goes, "Molly." Not you want a Molly? You got or like you want to have fun or anything like that? Just Molly. I was like, bro, what if I was a cop right here? Like, not like right
Trust
away.
me, with the way that you were dressed up last night, you didn't look like a cop. You did not look like a cop.
An undercover cop? Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, maybe.
I had this and a heavy jacket on.
Maybe that's very true. Your badge could have been in your pocket too.
Exactly.
You could have just been like.
It was just so funny. Avery and I were
COPD.
like, was he offering or was he telling us?
Here, take some.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know how to even respond to that.
Yeah.
Just
And
Molly, and I just like smiled and kept walking. I was like, cool.
Like, all right, yeah, say thank you.
Yeah, I was like, oh wow, thank
You're
you.
like, oh my gosh, I love Molly. My favorite.
Avery was like, no, my name's Avery. She didn't actually say that, but as a joke, she said that to me. She was like, no, how'd you know? My name's not Molly.
Yeah.
It's
Holly.
Holly. Yep.
Mm.
Jolly.
Jolly. Fuck.
We're on the same page.
Sentence? Oh, shit.
Dang. We almost had it.
Almost had it. But it's kind of crazy that you said that too, because we had a similar experience, but it was like the more legal stuff. We just had like this girl walk up to us, and she was just like, she got in like really close, and she leaned in, and she was like, "Edibles."
Was it another statement, not even a question, or was she searching for something?
I think she was searching for some, because she had that like look in her eye.
She's like a little snake. Her tongue.
Yeah.
She's like edibles.
And she blinked like this.
Just edibles. Edibles. That's so funny. Edibles.
Yeah.
She like gets really close. She's like edibles.
You smell like edibles.
Yeah. She sniffs you.
Just takes a bite of you.
She stops at your
I know
mouth.
you smoke a lot, bro. You got to be an edible at this point.
She stops at your mouth, and you're like, "Excuse me." She's like, marijuana. She's like, THC.
Marijuana.
She just like grabs you by the neck. She's like, where is it?
She starts feeling my neck. She's like, I can feel the particles in your neck.
She's lifting you up. She's like, give me some right
All the
now.
smoke is coming out of my lungs.
You haven't even smoked in like 3 hours, and just,
oh my God, what is happening?
yeah. She's like sucking it out of you. You're like,
And then that's when you came up.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that guy said Molly, and
Uh-huh.
it stopped her, and it was like a trance.
Yeah, yeah.
She's like a siren.
Oh,
Yeah.
just Molly, and she's like, that was like
And
her.
just, like slithered away.
Yeah.
That's her kryptonite. She's like, hard drugs? Not for
Pass.
me. Not for me. What else crazy happened? I'm gonna be 100% honest. I kind of felt a little bad leaving you guys. Like, we were walking really fast up the hill, but we should have waited for y'all. But we were trying to save a spot in line.
No, I know.
So-
At first, I was like, man, they didn't wait for us. But then I was like, we have to change. Like, it's going to take a while.
Mhm.
And then I was like, they're getting in line anyways. Like, it's not like they're just going to get in right away. So I was vibing.
Yeah. I was like, I'm so focused right
Yeah.
now. I just want to get in line.
Makes
'cause-
sense. I appreciated it because that line was long.
Yeah. Which one?
So we get inside.
We get inside.
Corey and I had agreed, made pacts with everyone that we were like, we're going to go to the merch line. Because last year.
And our mistake was to say, save us 2 seats. That was the mistake. That was
That
the
was the
worst
mistake.
sentence of all time. We will never,
That's some
ever,
foreshadowing right there.
ever say that again.
So last year, when we came, we got seats, hung out for a little bit. Then Corey and I went and got merch, but they were sold out by a lot of stuff. We only got like they
Well,
had.
To be fair, they were also sold out of some stuff when we got there last night too.
They were sold out of like sizes, but they weren't sold out of everything.
Well, yeah, but that's crazy to think
I
about
know,
too.
yeah,
For how
that's fair.
long we stood in line for it, and they still sold out of
Yeah.
sizes.
Yeah, we were in line for like 30 to 40 minutes.
Yeah, 30, 40 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. Or no, it was a little bit longer because Avery and I looked, and it was almost an hour since we left them. So it was probably
yeah.
like 40 to 50.
Yeah, because we missed 2 sets, unfortunately.
Yeah. Which, I mean, not unfortunate for me. I don't care. But
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah. I only cared about the one, but and also, bro, the most unfortunate thing happened. Freddie Dredd brought out Young Gravy, and I woke up this morning and Ryan sent me a TikTok, and it was of him getting kicked out
Of Young Gravy.
Yeah. Him getting kicked out of Red Rocks. And I feel like that's also foreshadowing for later in the story.
Yeah.
So a lot of things are syncing up right now, and I don't know if we're like about a time travel and
Right?
like
It's
what's
crazy.
going on? What's going on? But we made this pact, and we said that we were going to get in line, and we said Ryan is always smart, and I should always listen to him. And he was like, "Oh yeah, should one of us should just stay here, and then the other person go up at the top?" And I was like, "No, let's just both go up at the top." And because we were looking for merch, and because last year they had stuff at the top, and they also had stuff at the bottom, and that's the only two places I think that they had
Three.
merch.
Remember, there was one on the other side that we discovered.
Oh yeah. They have the
Yeah.
little one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the one at the bottom has everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, pretty much everything that they had. What's left of all their merch? Because we were like the last tour, like we said.
Yeah.
But like we made record time up those steps.
Yeah,
Like,
we did.
we
We were
ran.
athletes up those bad boys.
Yeah, Ryan said halfway through, he was like, "Oh yeah, you're playing basketball. Like you're totally in shape." It was like we were almost to the top, and I was like, "Bro, I don't think I can do this." Like I think like it knocked the wind out of me.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Oh yeah.
I was like,
For those of you that don't know, like the stairs at Red Rocks are like known that to like there's just so many like the Denver Nuggets, the basketball team, like sports teams go there to train basically. Like they run up the steps.
I'm pretty sure a lot of like international people like fly to Colorado just to train as well too. So it's not just national teams, it's international
yeah, exactly.
as well.
Like the steps are crazy and there's a lot of them. So the fact that we did it in record time was crazy.
Hell yeah. And I feel like I was so scared about slipping going the way up because there were some ice spots.
Yeah.
But coming down we were fine. Like we didn't slip at all.
Yeah.
But then we got in line.
Well, we went up top. We were like,
we started looking and we were like, there's nothing up here.
There's not as much to choose from up here, so let's just go back
Little
down.
did we know. It was probably everything that we wanted up
Right,
there.
probably.
Besides I survived grade A 2023. Yeah.
So we go back down, get in line.
We get in line and then we start like just talking and like we're like, oh, we're so excited. Like we wonder who's gonna start because we were like, oh, I hope Freddie doesn't start. And I was like, nah, it's gonna be a Cemetery. And then we were right. It was Cemetery who started. Crazy music, by the way. And then I remember halfway, like we're not even halfway, but we got like we're going downstairs, but we were right next to the little landing. So we were going down and we hit the landing and Ryan looked at me and he said, "You want to play a game?" And I said, "Yeah, let's play a game." And I was like scared of what it was. But he was like, "Over under 12 people falling coming up the stairs on the way like before we make it all the way down." And I was like, I got to go with the over, bro. I got to go with it cuz you underestimate those stairs,
No,
man.
yeah, well, I said that game because just as we were standing there before we played the game, I saw like 4 people trip up the stairs. Me myself going up the stairs tripped up the stairs. Like it's just, I don't know if they're just like higher or what, but like people were just tripping over.
Oh yeah. And like we said, it also snowed, so there was also ice.
Yeah.
So it made people a little less like
They were scared.
Yeah, they were scared. And I lost, unfortunately, by the time we got down there. But it was a very good like.
It was a good game.
It was a very good game.
Yeah.
Like
I think the final was like 8, right?
Yeah, 7 or 8.
7 or 8. Yeah.
Yeah. But like, I feel like we were talking about this last night. But that if we were alcoholics, that bar when we were in line would have been so nice.
Yeah, so we're in line. The line goes up these stairs. It's massive. And then just like at the landing, like Corey just mentioned, there was like a little more stairs to go up to a random like small little concession stand almost like that served alcohol.
Yeah.
No one was there. There was no line. The people just sitting there.
And then underneath it, I think up top was drinks only, and then it was food, and I think just like normal drinks, not alcoholic drinks.
Yeah. And like obviously because there's a line for merch, no one's going to that line. But we were like, bro, we could just hop in this real quick, head up there, and come back down before the line even moves.
Mm-hmm.
Almost did it, but we decided not to.
Yeah. But then we got down, and we got all of our merch, and there's quite a lot to choose from.
There was a lot.
I was pretty overwhelmed. I got a little anxious for a second too, and I was like,
I'll be honest. I'll be 100% honest with you.
Yeah.
I feel like I made the wrong decision.
On what?
The shirt.
The shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I want that one.
You want this one?
I want that one. I was like trying to talk to Avery because I got her that one.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, you want to switch? I was like, we could totally share and switch.
That's so funny.
But I still love mine. So
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Which one did you get?
The I Survived.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I like both of mine.
That one's sick too.
Yeah.
I feel like I should have done what you did and just bought two
Yeah.
or got two.
Yeah. I don't know.
Anyways,
you didn't have to pay for yours.
I know.
so-
That's why I was like, I should have just gotten two of them.
Yeah.
I paid for one and then you bought the other one. Because for my birthday gift, this man bought me a merch shirt.
Part of his
Part?
birthday. Yeah, part of
What do you
his
mean
birthday.
parts?
Just wait. There's more.
What?
Yeah, there's more. There's
No
more.
way.
There's more. There's more.
That's crazy.
But
one of the funny parts that happened when we were in line though, this like drunk girl, her and her boyfriend were like going down, and then he was like, babe, we passed it. And she's like, no, we didn't. What are you talking about? She like looks at me. She's like, where are the bathrooms at?
yeah, and she made direct eye contact with him.
Like direct eye.
Like she was like,
out of a giant line of people,
she was
like
stumbling up the stairs and
Yeah.
everything, and then she stopped.
she's like 15 feet in front of me, stops, direct eye contact with me, and she's like, where are the bathrooms at? I was like, did you know I just went? Like, how did you know that?
Yeah.
I literally just came back, was standing there for like 2 minutes, and then they came over. And I was like, oh, they're like you were right down the stairs to your left right there. Like, literally 2 feet in front of you.
And
just
this
that
girl
way.
is so funny. She said, "Are you lying
Yeah.
to me?"
Well, at first, she's like, okay. So she's like, see, I told you. And then she's walking, and then she stops, turns around. She's like, are you lying to me?
Why would I freak?
Yeah, I was like, no, I promise, it's right there.
Yeah, I'm trying to get out of this merch line to show you where the bathrooms are.
It's just
'Cause
odd.
I'm lying to you.
I was like, why would I lie where the bathroom's at? That's so weird.
Yeah, exactly. Silly times.
Yeah.
But then we got all of our merch and we started walking back up the stairs and we thought everything was fine. But that's little did we know, that's when everything was gonna fucking
That
turn.
is- yeah.
And we got to our seats. Okay? We texted everyone, we called everyone, and we were like, where are y'all at?
We're like, you guys saved our seats.
We had one job.
We did it.
We did it.
Where's your guys' jobs at? Like, you gotta follow through now.
We told y'all to save 2 spots. And I told multiple people just in case.
Uh-huh.
So we got there and no one was playing. So Freddie just stopped playing.
Uh-huh.
And I was kneeling down on the ground because I didn't have a significant other.
Yeah. Well, so they had good seats, like towards the front.
Yeah, it was.
So
yeah.
it was like full pack, like not you can't just spread out. So like even then, we get there. Avery's like, "Hey, I have to sit on your lap. There's just no room." Our other coworkers are already sitting on each other's laps. Like it's just how it works out. Corey's like, "Okay, that's fine. I'll just kneel down real quick." Just in between sets, we stand up the entire show. You just like sit or kneel while in between sets. So he's just kneeling there for a second.
And it's just like, it doesn't even like cross my mind that I'm in people's way because we're just all close standing with each other. Like
Yeah.
we're all comfortable.
And like people are still going around us.
Yeah, and it's like we're not causing traffic. Like we're not in a bad spot per se.
Yeah.
But there was this lady and her family, and they did not like that I was in the middle of the walkway, and instead of just like coming to talk to me, they talked to someone else in the group, and they just like started like beefing and arguing and stuff. So
Yeah, they probably talked to the worst person to talk to.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that, but
No, well, because they originally talked to Vanessa,
Mhm.
but Vanessa was like first a little under the influence, and then two, she's not a confrontational person,
Mhm.
so she kind of just like shut down a little bit, and then that cued our other coworker who was just right there.
she's the
she
mom.
doesn't take shit like
Yeah, she's the mama. Like
Yeah,
everything. She will-
everything.
if she sees one of the friends in her group going down, she's gonna make sure that she's gonna lift that person.
Yeah,
up.
like she
No matter
takes
what.
care of business.
Yeah, and it got to the point where, should we just call her Karen?
Yeah.
Okay, because Karen got the manager, and all like this guy came over and he started chit chatting to us. And he was like,
He wasn't even chit chatting.
No.
He was kind of a dick about it too.
Yeah, he was, because I don't think I think she just walked up to him and was like,
Yeah, I want to know
Here.
what she said to him because
I need
he
you to
didn't
come
even
here.
try to ask like our side of the story.
no.
This guy just like the worker there just comes down immediately. You said he looked you in the eyes when he said it.
Yeah, and he tried to like get big on me. Like he tried to like be like masculine, like show like his alpha whatever. Wanted to be a wolf.
In his
or
defense,
whatever.
in that scenario,
well, obviously.
he's got to assume probably the worst.
Yeah.
He's like, these motherfuckers probably high, drunk, whatever. Now I got to try to kick him out.
I'm sure as soon as he saw that I was just like not gonna argue with him,
Uh-huh.
he didn't have anything else to say. So
Yeah.
he was just like, I got to keep the same energy. I came in here with the same energy, so I got to keep it.
So basically, yeah, that worker comes in, looks Corey in the eye, and he goes, "You guys have to go. Like, you're out of here. Like, leave this row. You're going all the way up top."
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, "Yo, what the fuck? Like, what?"
Like we just got there, and everyone else was there already.
Yeah, and everyone else there is like
And it wasn't like we were adding 5 more people. It was
just the two of us.
just 2 of us.
But apparently they were kind of beefing before we got there too.
Yeah, because they did save us spots, but apparently they like pushed our or Vanessa's stuff over, and that's why they started beefing.
Yeah.
and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's
so-
not like they didn't try to save us spots. It's just Karen and Ken
Yeah.
or whatever.
So we lost our spots, and they kicked us to the top.
Yeah, and it wasn't even that bad. I feel like there's not a bad spot to
No,
sit at Red
definitely
Rocks,
not.
but
Honestly, I could tell everyone else was more upset than I really was.
I wasn't.
I was like, it's really annoying that happened. Like she didn't even like, even if she's like, I could kind of see what she's saying, but like the way she went about it is so bitchy.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. It's
like she just
unfortunate.
literally immediately. I didn't even hear anything she said besides, like just. Like, oh, you
Just, like,
guys
the
can't.
little
Like,
bit.
yeah,
Yeah.
like she was just being a bitch, bro. And I was like, what is? It's not that
And
serious, dog.
it's not even like because Yeska doesn't do that all the time.
Yeah.
But she, like I said before, she's that mom type. So she had to have said something.
Yeah.
Like she had to have like pushed something in.
Oh,
Jessica.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was rough. So we got up top, totally fun, whatever. Everyone's a little upset. The music starts though, gets better. We jam out.
The music does get a lot better.
Music got a lot better too. At one point, Avery was like, "Oh, I want a snack," and I was like, "Let's go get it before like Ghostmain starts, because that should be the next person." So we're going. We get food, whatever. We're walking back down. I'm walking down the stairs. It's dark. It's icy, like we said. I like turn around to make sure Avery's like there and like safe, obviously. And as I'm like turning around, I like make eye contact with this one guy, and I like go past him to look for Avery, and immediately he's like, "Oh, you got to do something?" I was like, "What? What just happened?"
You're
at the
talking
guy.
to me?
Yeah. I like didn't turn around because obviously just me looking at him was enticing him, but yeah, he was like, "Oh, you're
just
gonna
wants
do
your
something, huh?"
cock.
And I was like, I saw Avery, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna keep walking. And he was like, "Yeah, but like, what the fuck you finna do to me?" Or not? Whoa. He was like, "What the fuck you finna do?" Type thing.
Can you start talking like that more often?
Whoa.
What the fuck you finna do to me?
I was like, what is happening tonight? First
Everyone's-
this girl, and then now this guy. What is? Like, they're just people trying to fight.
Yeah, everyone's just like so great. Oh, it's great. What do you?
It should have been. It should have been a the real foreshadowing was the girl questioning me about the bathroom. That was the because we
Oh,
you
yeah.
should tell by her tone.
Yeah.
They're like, "Are you lying? Like, you're
Are
lying
you-
to me."
But
Just the
we
immediate
didn't
aggression.
But
like
we
that.
didn't even do anything.
Exactly.
But we just have,
Exactly. I didn't do anything besides tell the truth to her, and she was met with hesitation, kind of.
yeah, man.
You know, that should have been our first sign, man.
That's just like really unfortunate. Like I wish we could have been. So going full circle in this story, because I feel like we brushed up on everything besides like what I want to talk about next. But to end the whole Karen story or whatever, apparently when we left, we had friends that were still sitting down there,
Yeah.
and
Because they were there. They were there hours before us.
Yeah.
So they were the ones that got the seats initially.
Yeah. And they were sitting down there, and they didn't leave because I wouldn't put it past them either. I would sit there. Like,
No, yeah. 100%.
I waited here. I'd sit here.
Yeah.
But then they started like pressing them about stuff. Like the other people started like
the Karen and
stuff
they
started
fussing
like
them.
yeah, and it just like escalated, and I don't know what happened to the other people.
But apparently,
our friends got upgraded into like this VIP section at Red Rocks, which is like closer to the stage, and I feel like that's where Young Gravy was.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
So maybe like we gotta ask her
we'll
the
have
next
to
time
ask them, yeah.
and be like, "Do you see Young
Also,
Gravy?"
they got moved up because the Ken and Karen, they started threatening. Like
Yeah.
it skyrocketed. Like they were threatening to do stuff. So
to
her
boyfriend.
to her boyfriend, yeah.
Yeah, not to her, just her boyfriend.
Yeah. So it was a crazy start, but
Yeah.
Ghost Main hit. It was great. That's all who I wanted to see. I heard that's not all. What did I just say? I
Well,
was very excited to see him.
That is
because
to be fair, that is all he wanted to see because he did see Suicide Boys last year.
that's true.
So
That's true.
that he's all he wanted to see this year, but
Um,
Suicide Boy was there, obviously.
Because Ghost Main was my gateway to Suicide Boys.
Yeah.
And I wanted to hear one song in particular, the very first song I ever heard of this genre of music, really, and it was Mercury.
Mm-hmm.
And when I heard that, let me tell you, such a surreal moment. It's probably I don't even know. It's a bold statement to say, but it was probably my favorite moment of the night.
Yeah.
Either that or we were all singing Avalon.
Yeah.
Everyone was singing
all
that.
of it. Well, Vanessa, all of her other friends.
Yeah.
all of them, they were to the side.
Yeah.
But it felt good. The Suicide Boys group was finally like together again.
It did feel real good.
I gotta say, one of my favorite parts of the night was Paris, the slow
Paris
intro.
was a good one. Oh, yep.
Like, because I overheard one of our friends, and he said that he's never heard them play Paris before.
Oh, really?
Because I don't think it was on. They played it last year.
Oh, was it Paris?
Yeah. The dun, 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 dun,
With
dun,
a really
dun,
long
dun, dun.
piano
Yeah.
intro? Oh, okay.
That's because I was a little high last night. I will say that.
Uh-huh.
So I was looking at the wrong song, and I was telling everyone the wrong song.
No, yeah, that's why I was like, what?
yeah. So it was Paris, but that was probably my favorite. Or just like, I don't know. I loved the entire thing.
Yeah, I just love when like the whole audience and Suicide Boys sings together.
Oh yeah.
Like to all those.
Yep.
Oh, it's so good.
Like
So
when they
good.
cut off the mics.
Yeah, and all you hear is just the crowd.
Mm-hmm. That's so nice.
I love it so much.
Yeah.
It was overall 10 out of 10 experience.
I think that was a better Halloween than last year.
See, Avery asked me that. So she was like, overall, what do you think? Like, which one was better? And I was like, I feel like the concert itself, I think I liked last year's better.
That's fair.
But maybe I wasn't under any influences this year because I had to drive.
Yeah.
But last year I was. So I don't know if that has a keep play factor or anything. But I feel like I enjoyed like the concert itself, like the music itself better last year.
Yeah.
But the people and the like overall I enjoyed to this year better.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
No, that's fair.
Okay.
I think the people last year were like that's who I wanted to see last year. Like I wanted to see Ski Mask perform because I knew that he was gonna do like X and Juice and stuff like that. Like because we each had our big performer. So last year was Ski, this year was Ghostman for you.
Yeah.
But like I said before, I was under the influence last year, and I don't remember a lot of the concert last year. But I have to say, just the overall vibes in general, the people, the music, standing in merch with you.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Doing all that stuff, I think this year is better.
That's what. Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah.
But like in terms of just like the Suicide Boy music, like that's what I was like. I like last year a little bit better.
Yeah, because they played the Yin Yang tapes this year.
I don't. I don't like
you
the
could
Yin Yang
you could
tapes.
tell
There's
when they
so
were playing
very
them.
few of them that I like. And I loved when you said that because like the whole crowd, the vibe just changed
Because everyone else was going crazy and stuff, and then the second they played like the note, everyone was just like the jumping and stopped.
Yeah, like people were still going crazy, obviously, but
Yeah.
like it was completely different.
Yeah, like
And then when they went back to like the ones that people like or
Yeah.
knew, or at least crazy again.
heck yeah, and they were performing for like an hour
I
and
feel
a
like they
half.
didn't go as long. Didn't last year we go until like 11
Yeah.
because they were like, all right, Red Rocks is kicking us out.
Mm-hmm.
But then this year they're like, all right, peace.
See
They're
ya.
like, we're fucking tired, dog.
Yeah. It's valid though.
It is valid.
I just it was a very good Halloween.
It was a very good Halloween.
I had a very fun time, and we got little goodie bags
Oh,
from.
I
one
have
of-
to look at that still. Should I open it on stream?
Yeah.
On stream.
On
I like that I
stream.
always say that. You could take the streamer out of streaming, but you can't take the streaming out of the streamer. All right, hold on.
Oh my gosh! But one of our coworkers, she made us little goodie bags, and they all have something dedicated to us inside. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what's in his. We're gonna have to find out.
What was in yours?
Mine was Jack Skellington. It was like a little Jack Skellington like fungo pop thing. It's like this little big. And I had a shooter in mine, which you you have a shooter in yours too. You got that Batmobile?
Hold on, stop spoiling
I'm
it.
sorry.
We're gonna go through it. I got some nice Day of the Dead lollipop ring candy.
That's the only one that I have left.
I have sour crawlers.
Delicious.
I got fruit snacks.
Delicious.
I got a Kit Kat. Which brew Kit Kat? Oh, it's different. Interesting. I got a shooter. Nice. I got a fun little finger thing.
We're gonna be using that after this episode.
Whoa. I have
You got a Nerds rope?
And then
Bro, I didn't get a Nerds rope.
the Batmobile.
That's gay.
That's sick.
I didn't get a Nerds rope. I want a
Sorry,
Nerds rope.
Chief. That's pretty sick. Avery got socks. In hers.
Yeah. I got everything else. I got everything that you got.
Nice.
Except for the car and the Nerds rope.
Nice.
And obviously I got the coffee 99.
Oh yeah. But it was an amazing night. 10 out of 10.
Very fun.
Seeing the excitement on Corey's face when they played the song that his tattoo is.
I almost just died. I literally did not sing a single word of that song. I just like sat there and just took it in.
It was amazing. I loved it.
I was like, oh.
It was so cool. But that was our week, dog. That was
Yeah.
our weekend. Oh, the episode's almost done now.
Oh yeah, and also to finish off, I didn't really say anything about my week.
Oh yeah.
I would say like probably the biggest thing that happened is my basketball season is done.
It's done?
It's done.
What? I didn't know that.
It's done. Yeah. If we would have won last week's game,
Uh-huh.
we would have been in the playoffs, but we lost last week, so it's done.
That's so sad.
I know.
Are you kind of relieved?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit. Yeah. I'm just like, I can just play on Sunday and I can just work. Like, I can just lock in again.
Yeah.
I don't have to focus on a team until January. That's when the season starts back
Nice.
up. So if you wanted to join.
Maybe. Yeah. See how it do with school and stuff like that.
Yeah. But that's probably like the biggest
Dang,
thing.
Rip.
Yeah. Yeah. It was upsetting, but it happens.
It does happen.
Yeah. And then what other cool stuff? I got something exciting that's happening tomorrow. So I'm waking up early. I
Wow.
have to go get my passport.
Nice. Oh yeah, you were telling me about that.
Yeah.
Why do you have to get your passport?
We haven't decided yet, but we're pretty we'll let you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll let
To
you
be
know.
determined.
Yeah, to be determined.
Sick. Well, if you need a passport, that's gonna be a sick trip.
Yeah.
I got mine and then COVID happened, so I never got to go on my trip.
Maybe we should go on a trip sometime.
That'd be sick. We're
That'd be
talking
really-
about a road trip next year. So.
Oh hell yeah!
I talked to Avery about that, by the way.
What'd she say?
She said, I think she like looked at the dates and she was like, "We'll have to see what's going on, but that'd be so fun." And I was like,
Hell yeah.
"Right."
Get Allie involved too.
Get who?
Allie
Oh,
involved.
I don't know. She.
I don't know.
I don't know if that's her vibes,
Expertise
but
or no.
that would be sick though.
Yeah.
But
That'd be so fun.
I think well, it's time for some closing statements.
I think we gotta look up how many listens we got
have
too.
the listens. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
We gotta.
I almost forgot our annual listens.
Annual, weekly.
Oh, dang.
I'm glad I said something, bro.
Dang, we're at a whole 6.
We got
dog.
6.
We're at 6.
That's 2 more than last week, and
That's
1
crazy.
more than the week before.
That's the highest we've had since
Bro,
September 5th.
I feel like we've
15th.
had to have people just download it since we've been putting out stuff. So we got to keep up this good work.
I know. Damn, look at that. I'm trying to be like that again.
Me too, man.
I'm trying to be like our
Me too.
first ever video.
Yeah.
Where we had over 100 and like over 120 downloads.
Mhm.
God, that was a fucking time.
And then
dog.
we had to stop making videos, man. What happened?
Yeah, that's all right. We're working.
Do we have
hard.
any comments that we can?
No one's commented lately. I have my shout out though.
Okay.
For closing statement first. Don't be bitch, dog. It's never
Yeah,
that
bro.
serious.
It's never that
Take a
serious.
breath. Even if you're not pleased with the situation, try to go about it at least calmly before you go fucking crazy. Yeah. That's my closing statement. My shout out has to be Hope. Our woman Hope. Our first customer who has bought our merch is Hope. It's in production. I have it over there. We just need to make it now. So
that's exciting.
I know. I'm hyped. I want to make like an official post so people like actually slide up and show that they're interested.
That's
Because like people could say they're interested, but until they actually pay, you know.
That's the only picture that you did not send me last night.
Of us, I
Mhm.
didn't get that until earlier, so I will send
No,
it to you.
you're good. I just because I can post that on Instagram tonight if you wanted me to.
Oh, we could post that one. Yeah, okay, I like it.
My closing statement is probably gonna be, don't drink too much. And if you fucking press my best friend when I'm not with him, I'm gonna beat your ass one way or another.
Nice.
So listen up. If you're watching this right now and you're at the Suicide Boys concert, drink a little less next time, buddy.
And drink more water.
Drink more water. Stay a little bit more hydrated.
Period.
And my shout out of the week. First time that we met her, I don't even know. But I'm going to shout out Anna that we met last night.
I've met her before.
I don't know.
She used to work at Golden Flint.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's a good shout out.
Yeah.
I forgot to tell the story about the girls at the end. That's all right. It really doesn't
We
matter.
can sneak it in real fast if you want to.
It's not that important of a story. Basically, when we were leaving, just like these people were just like really friendly, and then one of the girls was like, "Oh, there's an after party." And I was like, "There's an after party? What you mean?"
Was there also a girl that called you by your name?
Yeah,
She
I'll
said-
tell you. We can talk about it.
Yeah, I want to hear about that. I want to hear about
But peace out, guys. Hit the like button, leave a comment, hit that bell, and we'll see you in the next one.
No more spooky season. I'm not going to say spooky
Bye.
anymore. Spooky.